Jacob in Birmingham, Alabama, welcome to the Line of Fire.
Under the Old Covenant, before the times of Christ's death and resurrection, would a faithful Jew go to heaven when he passed away? I'm going to hang up so that I can hear your answer. Thank you.
You got it. Thank you for the question. So there are two possible answers. One answer, if we believe that someone's soul/spirit exists after the grave and is not sleeping with their body waiting for the resurrection, which is my view. I don't believe in soul sleep. I believe that the soul/spirit, when you die, goes to either be with the Lord or is separated from the Lord. So in the Old Testament, let's say someone like Abraham who believed God and God justified him. It was counted to him as righteousness. But what happened to him when he died? One view would say that he was in a place in the netherworld, but a place of blessing, ultimately called Abraham's bosom, Luke 16, a place of blessing, but not yet in heaven because heaven had not yet been opened up. And it was only opened up after the death and resurrection of Jesus when he brought his blood and cleansed the heavenly things that had been defiled by the fall of Satan, and that he ascends into heaven and then opens the door for the saints of old to go into heaven. That would be one view. That's the view I heard when I was first saved. The other view would say, no, not at all. Psalm 17, the psalmist's hope is when he died, he would see God's face and that you would go immediately into the presence of God. Let's just say there is debate about it. I can't be dogmatic. I do believe that the moment someone died in the Old Testament, they would go, if they were righteous by faith and live that life before the Lord, that they would go into God's presence. But there are arguments, and I respect those arguments, that they had to await the death and resurrection of Jesus. And Hebrews 11 could point to that they without us were not yet made perfect.